drifting? Why do you want to stop drifting? And what happens when you stop drifting? So hopefully you can hear me. It's a little windy. I'm out here on this hike on the island of Kauai where I live, and the reason why I'm able to do epic stuff like this is because I stopped drifting. So whatever your dream and your vision is, you've got to stop drifting first. So what is drifting? Well, Napoleon Hill, who you probably know him most from the book Think and Grow Rich, actually wrote another book called Outwitting the Devil, which in my opinion is an even better book. And one of the concepts that he talks about is drifting, how 98% of the world is drifting. That means that they don't have a clear intention or idea of what they want. So they're just going along with the motions. They're entranced. You know, they get up, they go to work, they do what they need to do, they come home, watch TV, eat food, go to bed, and it's the same thing on autopilot. And most of the time people cannot get out of that until something slaps them out of that reality and gets them out of what he calls the hypnotic trance. So in my early 20s, I found myself with all of these dreams and aspirations, and I started to follow them, and I took baby steps, but then I got stuck. I got stuck because the fear got a grip on me. I didn't quite know what I wanted, and next thing I knew, I found myself just drifting along with these various jobs, and they weren't really what I wanted to do. They didn't have the soul or the purpose or the meaning of this inner desire that I had. I knew I had this mission and this calling, and I'm searching and I'm looking for it, but it wasn't quite there, but I didn't give up. And so finally, I woke up because basically, in a matter of a month, I lost my job. My boyfriend and I, of 4.5 years, had broken up, and I had to move out of my studio apartment in the city. And I stayed in the city for a few months longer, but it didn't quite feel right. So I made the crazy decision to move back home. I talk about it in my other videos and posts, so I'm not going to go into great detail. But basically, after living on my own for 10 or 11 years, I decided to move back in with my family out in the suburbs, which was scary because it felt like I was going backwards. But my intuition told me that it's what I needed to do. There were things that I needed to learn. So I listened to my intuition and I did it. And man, it was not fun because I found myself in this nightmare. I was stuck, I was upset, I cried a lot, I felt helpless. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I needed to get out of it. I was like, this is not the environment that I'm accepting. I'm not accepting this reality. I need to get out of it. So I started imbibing tons and tons of self-help literature and just studying and really focusing. And finally, I got clear on what it was that I wanted. And I was like, okay, I want to work online, I want to do life coaching, I want to live in Hawaii or Brazil. And long story short, after I got clear, I did this exercise, I wrote it out on paper. Shortly thereafter, I had an amazing opportunity come up, and then 7 months after that, I was invited to move out to Hawaii. So the point that I'm making is I got clear on what I wanted. I got out of drifting, and I was able to do that because I snapped out of the hypnotic trance. So my tip for you today is to get out of drifting and to get into your mission and your purpose and what you're here to do. You need to get clear on what it is that you want first. So take a piece of paper out, take 15 minutes, and just ask yourself, if time and money were not an object, what would I do? What would be of joy and fun and service for me to help others in the world? What is my calling? What is that hero's journey that Joseph Campbell talks about, right? We all have that within us, that calling, I believe, but not many of us will heed that call because it's scary, right? So if you're watching this video, I bet you that you hear that inner voice within you, and it's telling you to step up and listen to your inner voice and really get on with your mission. So first you need to get clear and start to get out of the hypnotic rhythm. So that was my tip for you today, and I would love to hear from you below with a comment. Please let me know. And to receive more tips, tools, and potent resources delivered to your inbox, please enter your name and email below, and I'll hook you up on the mailing list. So until next time, thank you so much for listening. Take care, and aloha.
Life is one big road with a lot of signs. Signs and more signs. You gotta make up your mind to face reality all the time. No.